So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you doing, man? So welcome to African Reactions. First off, Arsenal just won a game. We were playing against Manchester United a few minutes ago, maybe an hour ago. So we've just won. So I'm shooting this video immediately after the game. You can see why I'm really overjoyed, and doing this. But basically, so welcome to African Reactions. What are we about? What is that we're doing? So this is our very first video. It's our inaugural video. We're yet to fully set the agenda of what we'll be doing, but basically we'll be analyzing videos from African creators. So everything that African creators are doing, all videos that African creators are putting out there, especially on YouTube and all the other socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, we'll be checking them out, and if they are worth bringing on board and sharing to the world, we'll definitely be bringing them, discussing them here and there, and then of course putting them out to the world. So first things first, so let me just kind of introduce our first video. We're not really gonna be as detailed as we should because it's a first video, and kind of impromptu because we're just doing it after the game, so I'm still excited about the game. But then going forward, we'll definitely be doing a better job in terms of what we put into the videos. So now, iammarwa, man, the king, the lion of Nyabohanse has just come in, man. He's just come back from New York. He's just come back from Miami or whatever. I mean, this man has been all over, man. Jamaica, Mexico, man, Argentina, US. This man has been everywhere. For the past 5 months, the man has been away, and he's finally back to Nyabohanse. So today on his Instagram page, he actually shared a video of himself arriving at Nyabohanse. Of course, he was there with his mother, photos with his mother. Then, of course, there was a video where he was, the mother was rolling some chapatis or tortillas. So the mother was rolling some chapatis, and Marwa was there, just taking snapshots to get to show us, what was happening. Then, of course, there was some kind of house tour there in their main house. He showed us all this today. So, yeah, he arrived at Nyabohanse. Okay, we are not very sure whether he arrived today, but the videos were shared on his socials today. So, we think he arrived there today because we can only base on what we've seen, right? Yeah, so it's a private account, so definitely downloading those videos to come and put here for evidence is not possible. Okay, it's possible, but it's not that easy, and there's really no need of having to do all that work. At least you know what happened. You've definitely seen it. Another thing that I need to touch on regarding the lion of Nyabohanse, man. Of course, we all watched the video that he put out yesterday upon arrival in Nairobi. Though the video wasn't shot this week. I think the video was shot on a Sunday. Most of those activities, the photo taking, all those activities normally happen in Nairobi on a Sunday. So the video must have been shot last Sunday. That means Marwa has been in Kenya for over a week right now. So according to that video that he put out yesterday, of course, there are a number of things that you picked. So I'm just gonna highlight. I'm not criticizing or whatever he's saying. I'm just highlighting the moments that I got to witness in there that were really, engaging, that I really think are worth reminding us of. Of course, the first thing that I saw there that I really liked was the fact that he appreciated talent. There are these Kenyan youth that were out there, trying to take photographs, trying to take pictures of people to earn a living. So that was along Kenyatta Avenue. So when he noticed these guys were there taking photos and everything, he stood there with them, did kind of an interview, and then of course he appreciated them by giving them some tip, go buy water, man. I love that. It's good to support our people. And then of course he was asking, what is your Instagram handle? Let me share it with the world. That was really nice, so I liked it a lot. Another thing, there was a point where he was buying boiled corn or boiled maize from one of the ladies there, and then of course, man, that was really very good appreciation. And then of course he praised the lady for working very hard. So that really impressed me out of that video. Another thing, Marwa actually called out. He called out the government where we were saying, maybe the president will watch this, so he's calling out the president regarding the painting of the roads. I really like that aspect of painting zebra crossings, because most of the roads actually in Nairobi right now, you might really, all you can see is a faint idea that there was a zebra crossing here, but the markings are not really there. Okay, Ruto is not the right person to call, and the president is not the right person to call for this, but really it was, he's calling upon the authorities that, what, man, we've been out there, we've been all over the world, we've seen how good the roads are. Why can't we standardize our roads as well? Why can't we maintain them well and, have them painted? So I really loved that about the video. What else really caught my eye? Okay, I think something that really caught my eye too is the fact that the streets in Nairobi are really crowded. I think, to me as well, I think it's a wake-up call for us as Kenyans. So we need to really rise up and do something about it, because really that crowding, it's not very good. Doesn't really show. Yeah, of course, people are hustling. They're trying to earn their own living, but then we need to organize it so that we have like organized markets instead of these people being everywhere. These hawkers, or traders being everywhere in town. So we need to organize them, have them somewhere. So I think that is a wake-up call, and it's good that you call it out. And then, of course, maybe a final thing, he showcased our matatus, man, the matatu culture, the good matatus. He was pointing them there. That is a nice matatu. That is a nice matatu. These are how they look. I'll one day do a proper, highlight of all this. So I really like that about iammarwa. So that was really catchy. And then, something that people have been talking about on the streets of YouTube for so long, man, the issue of Aaron Dante, man. So Marwa met Aaron Dante in that video. Basically, I'm going very fast because I know these are things that you've watched. So I'm just giving my own point of view of what I watched, maybe what I picked from there. Then yeah, it's my bit of reaction. It's my kind of way of reacting, So that is how African reactions are done from where I sit. So talking of Aaron Dante, man, they sat there, they took their goat soup, they did have their dinner. And then, of course, one thing that was very striking is the fact that Dante is on his way. Actually, as we speak, Dante already landed in India. He already probably gave out the money. I've not really looked into his socials to see whether he has done that. But when the video was done, probably that was last week, like a few days after. It was probably on Monday last week. So by now he's in Goa. He's in India to see the Black Indian. So by now I believe that all the monies that were meant to be handed to them must have been handed to them by now. If not, then maybe we'll get an update, reason why I'm saying this, we saw the video yesterday, but the video wasn't shot yesterday. So probably a lot of these activities, have taken place, right? Yeah, so what else was very noticeable? Really, there has been a lot of backlash regarding, Marwa's relationship with Dante, people saying these guys are con men and all that. So I really got impressed that these guys came out and Marwa came out to address this and say, what, we're not actually con men, it's just that we've been busy. That's why we've not, had time to come out and sort all these issues. But we now have time. So Dante is here, let Dante go sort these things out. And then after that, we'll see what to do. So really, I like that about that video yesterday. So anything else that was really good? Promoting, the local hustles, let me call it that. Promoting the local hustles is something that really impressed me. In the case where, he went to his barber, the barber that he always, goes to, and then he visits the barber charges him around $10. But this guy is still there, telling him, let me just, what is your YouTube name? Let me showcase you out there. Let people get to know your hustle, man. There was a friend there also in the barber shop. What is your name? What are your socials? Let me just, put you out there so that guys can check you out. So those are things that I really loved about that video. So really, for me, I like the video. I mean, I'm Kenyan, I'm African, man. I fully support Africa and I fully support Kenyan. And when something good is put out there that is, kind of advertising because it's showcasing Kenya, man. You're showcasing Nairobi, the Nairobi culture, man, and you're showing that, you know what, Nairobi has changed, man. The governor has now given us authority to shoot. You can record anywhere, you can, you know, do videography in this town. You're free to do everything, man. You're putting us out there, so the world is seeing us, and they're really now, you know, they're seeing what is happening in Africa. So really, I loved that, man. Yeah, so guys, that's been it. This is the African reaction. So you can check us out on the socials. It's a young channel, we just started, so we'll appreciate if you subscribe, because I know you haven't subscribed. It's the first time you're checking us out, so please subscribe. We'll grow gradually. So we won't just be doing narrations, we'll definitely be, you know, cropping in a few of the shots from the videos that you've watched. But for now, we'll start off with this, just narrating, picking up, you know, key highlights from the videos that we've watched, and then coming to discuss them right here. So what we'll be doing right here, if something is wrong in the video, we've noted that something is wrong, we'll definitely call it out. If we've noticed that something is really striking and really good in a video, we'll definitely call it out as well. We'll, you know, give you your flowers for doing that. So we're not aligned to anyone. That's why we're African reaction. So we'll be reacting to anything from African content creators, be it music, be it you know, movies, the Nollywood industry, the Kenyan industry, all that. We'll be reacting to that. Travel vloggers and everything on YouTube, man. Just where you are to go place whenever it comes to reaction. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, share, and let's grow. Peace out. African reaction is out.